We all love it when a plan comes together. That said, though, it's almost as satisfying to watch your opponent's plans fall to pieces, and that's exactly what was happening with General Grievous's offensive. While some of the gains the Separatists had made were impressive, what was more impressive was the speed with which we undid them. And by destroying their forces a piece at a time as we retook Republic worlds, it left them wide open to a push of our own. Fondor finally fell only a month into the operation, and from there a chain of planets fell in turn under our control as the remnants of Grievous's southern fleet was routed repeatedly. Their gambit had well and truly failed. Had they simply concentrated their forces on static defense, we would have undoubtedly had a slower and more painful time of it, but clearly their leadership was demanding a push for victory. Grievous himself was a craven general of exceptionally middling strategic talent, but I have to wonder just how much of this decision was his, and to what extent he was just making the best of a bad job. I don't know, and I don't know if we ever will for sure. It wouldn't be long before we had him cornered, for what we thought was hopefully the last time, but you never really could be sure with that wily old cyborg. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back once again to Star Wars Empire at War, Fall of the Republic, where previously we took Fondor at some cost, but we took it. Mostly Yoda's army is in a very poor state. That's mostly what it boils down to. The fleet's not quite so bad. We took Fondor by cheesing it. Yes. We lured the enemy fleet out and then blew shipyards to pieces. Part of me feels a little bit bad about cheesing it like that, but do you know what? I tried several times to take Fondor without cheesing it, by just doing a straightforward fleet battle, and I was punished for it repeatedly, so you know what? Maybe I don't feel quite so bad. In any case, Arikakon Baraka's fleet is going to be moving south to Mekis 3, and we're going to be mopping up that and Kariva pretty darn diddly soon, and I think I'd like to use them to take out Mustafar as well if I can. Although Mustafar is no joke. It's pretty darn mean. It's, just, 3 Luca Hulks. 4, are these just regular providences, they're not just dreadnoughts, okay. This guy. He's in a Munificent, apparently. Can you imagine how many fighters there'll be? Can you imagine how much lag there'll be? At least they don't have hordes and hordes of tiny ships. They definitely have a fair few, but they don't have like hordes of the things. Obviously, we'll have to take out their orbital defenses in much the same way that we did at Fondor, I think, realistically, and then it'll be a case of battering our way through the Luca Hulks. However, with the Mandate of 2, perhaps it can be done. That's the thing, perhaps it can be done. We have Tarkin and his fleet over here, which is not in terrible shape. They just don't have a super capital right now to kind of tank for them. But aside from that, they're not too bad. Talon's fleet over here is the one that's in slightly shocking condition. They are not. That's not much of a fleet, is it really? The Praetor that I would like to give to him is down here at Kularin. I think it's just seen off an invasion force, if I recall. And, yeah, I don't know what to do with it next. We need to get it through to Talon somehow, really, don't we? Best way to do that would be to go have it blast through Druckenwell, I suppose. Or at least try to. Druckenwell has less space defenses in place than Bothawai does. We've let them keep Bothawai for long enough now. They've built plenty of defenses and buildings on the planet, which is annoying. Yeah. The thing about Mustafar is it's not really bothering anyone. Like, we need to take it. I think it's definitely one of the planets on my list that we need to take in order to finish the campaign. The thing is, it isn't actually bothering anyone. Like, it's not actually attacked anyone, because I'm pretty sure it's like a garrison fleet that's not supposed to move or something. I don't know, could be wrong. As soon as I move Tarkin away, maybe they would attack, I don't know. But, yeah, I kind of got that feeling from it, so part of me thinks we can afford to ignore Mustafar for a while and focus on more pressing problems, but I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, Yoda's army is in pretty poor nick. On the bright side, though, Anakin's army is reasonably okay at the moment. I say his army. Half of it's actually over here in orbit around Malastare. Need to link them back up again and get them back into orbit. And I think what I'm going to do is one of the first things I'm going to do. So we're going to take Baraka this way. Blow Mechs 3 to pieces. I don't know if we need to take a ground battle here, actually, because this just looks like an asteroid. I'm not sure if we need to do a ground battle there. But if we do, I'll just use Anakin's fleet to do the ground battle. Yoda's done his best. I think he can. I might honestly send him back to Coruscant now. Really, I think he's done everything he needs to do. What else is there to say? Oh yeah, we have a food shortage. It's in the process of being taken care of, as you can see. But until it is taken care of, everything is going to build more slowly, and everything is going to cost more. So I'm not going to build anything for a while. I think we're just going to let the weeks tick by, and we'll accumulate a nice big surplus of credits, and then spend them after the food shortage problem has been taken care of, I think. So that's what I'm thinking. Should we crack on with it? Let's do it. This way, Baraka. Let's move you over here, Ela Sakura. You can go scout Kariva. All right, here we go. So they don't have much here apparently. So we'll just get on with this and make short work of blowing them out of the sky, I hope. A factory world run by droids has a tiny population of around 72 humans keeping watch over the planet. Wow, okay. Looks more like an asteroid to me from the galactic map, but no, it is indeed an honest-to-goodness planet. There they are. They got one Providence Dreadnought. That's about it. Aside from a few of these capped heavy munitions carriers. And then they've got the starbase at the back there, which I'll be honest, I'm not actually that worried about.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright. You know what time it is, folks. It's Mandator o'clock. We need to get a support pelt for this fleet, don't we? Let's bring in the Admiral.
Nothing we can't handle. No problem. At maximum unit.
You do not get a lot of fleet, do you, when the Mandator 2 is in play, but that's probably fair enough. It is kind of a beast.
Missile tubes loaded. Do I have fighter support? Targeting computer online.
Right, don't go too far forward, Victories. I kind of want you to just be in range to use your missiles, and that's about it.
Sir, we've lost you on the sensors. We'll hold this position until you return.
Let's have you guard the Mandator. Just, escort it.
Captain here. There's nothing we can't handle. Yes, General.
How many Y-wings do I have? 2 squadrons. You guys can go after that. Go after that munitions carrier.
Yes, General.
I did tell the Victories not to get too close, and yet, what have they done?
Copy that, General.
Yeah, you guessed it. They got too close.
Rockets away.
And look at the Mandator just melt that Providence. Beautiful stuff. I'm counting on this Mandator to be able to melt its way through 3 Lucahulks later at some point, so... Oh, there's a little Munificent there. I didn't even notice you. You probably came via shipyard or something, didn't you? Yes, you probably did.
Clearing the skies.
I'm surprised... Okay, I'm surprised we managed to kill that diamond with missiles, because it's one of their anti-missile ships. That's something that people have pointed out in the comments, and I feel really stupid for not noticing it before, honestly. Okay, let's have you withdraw for a moment, Mr. Victory. The enemy's light sort of corvette span is problematic for me, because a lot of my fleets include a lot of Victories, and one thing their little corvettes do incredibly well is shoot down all my Victories' missiles. And yeah, I feel pretty dumb for not noticing that before, but you're absolutely right. No wonder I've been having difficulties. We need to focus on killing the little ships in future space battles.
Captain here.
because they're a serious problem. And also, apparently, I need to really focus on killing munificents, I think, because they are very squishy, but they're a little bit like this thing, a little bit like the Arquitans. They are very squishy, but they are hilariously upgunned for their size. So you really wanted to kill them because that will significantly reduce the amount of big guns firing at you. So keep the tips coming, folks. I do appreciate it. Sometimes I just hear stuff that I already know, but sometimes you guys give me some real nuggets of wisdom like those, so it is appreciated. Alright. Let's push on, shall we? How you doing, Mr. Victory? Yeah, you're getting your shields back. Excellent. Just gotta keep an eye on the Admiral here.
Choose your reinforcements.
Arquitans here. Engaging.
This is the captain. Breaking comm silence. There's nothing like orders, General. Missiles at the ready. Ready for orders, Commander.
I'm surprised your engines are still intact, mate, honestly. And yeah, the engines are quite vulnerable on this, aren't they? They only have one hard point for them.
I may be slow, but
Oh, we still not killed this diamond. Goodness sake, everybody. Oh, they have quite a few of them, don't they? They keep respawning. Yeah, they still have a lot of fighters, don't they?
got you on the comm. Sir, we've lost you on the sensors. We'll hold this.
Do I still have some Y-Wings? Seem to just have the one. Oh wait, no, we do have 2 units. And start attacking one of those golem platforms. We have any other bombers? We have these arcs, don't we? We have the Arc 170s that are sort of a little multi-purpose.
Go after the stragglers.
They do have sensor jamming, which messes with enemy warheads. And do you know what? I really ought to remember that more often, because you know when there's a huge swarm of enemy missiles coming in from my capital ships, it would help to have some arcs nearby to just pop that and be like, yep, no, your missiles don't work anymore, chump. It's a level of micromanagement I usually am incapable of achieving. And there they go. Saved us the trouble. Oh, they're right next to my little cruiser I jumped in with. Alright, that was fairly painless. Does look like we might have to do a ground battle though. Is that all they got out of there? Wow, it's not a lot. You could take that out with one particularly determined fighter pilot, couldn't you, really? Right, anyway, time to gather the armies then, isn't it? Do you have anything on the ground at Derrifor? Just the Senate office and... Oh yeah, the planetary shield generator I built. Yes, when I was expecting the place to get attacked by Grievous. And he decided against it at the end, which was probably wise, to be fair. You know, we were pretty clearly laying a trap for him, weren't we? So... Alright, what can we be doing in the meantime while that army is sort of marshalling up together? We can try and blast through Dreckenwell with this Praetor, can't we? Alright, do that.
Tactical battle imminent.
Right, what are we dealing with? Doesn't look like much. We're not going to take Dreckenwell here, obviously. We're going to... Well, I mean, might not be a bad idea, I suppose. If I can get the army up here. But my plan was not to actually take it. It was mostly just to...
Ready to update orders.
Move the Praetor through and blow up all of their space defenses along the way.
I copy. Let's run this gauntlet.
Perhaps they'll just withdraw.
Yes.
I mean, I would if I was them. Oh my god, look at my little...
TIE squadron here. Course
2 whole
set.
squadrons.
Instructions received.
Used to have some arcs. I'd try and use that sensor jamming.
Eyes reporting in.
Little TIE fighters. Oh, there they are.
I can't do that. Jamming their sensors. Come with me.
I think I hit it too late. We didn't get there in time. Never mind. Mind you, there's another wave of bombers incoming. But I don't think the yeah, I don't think the jamming actually lasts for very long, does it? Never mind. Well, we're learning in a safe environment here how exactly that ability works.
Destroyer ready. Destroy 'em.
Hold up.
Have they already killed my TIE fighters? No, they're just hanging back here for some reason.
Engines activated.
Destroyer holding.
Victory is imminent. They're jamming our sensor. Fall back! Fall back!
Where'd you get these guys? Oh, they're from the shipyard, aren't they? That's where they got them from.
Separatists are jamming our sensor. Their reinforcements have been cut off.
Loading ordnance.
Our reinforcements are taking casualties.
Delete this munificent, please.
Intercepting. Excellent shot. I'm on them. Stay in formation. Get behind them. I have them down.
What's there? What was the key to turn the HUD off? I've forgotten now. I want to get some nice cinematic shots here. Interface. It's I, isn't it?
I'm on them.
There we go.
Destroyer station keeping.
Go TIE fighters, go.
Ready. We'll win this. Ready to update
You
orders.
should really be shooting this, shouldn't you?
We're depleting the separatist reinforcements.
Coming around. I got one.
Lower the smithereens, there we go.
Locking on target.
The enemy has secondary reinforcements on the way.
These little things are... These little skinnies here, they're quite hard to hit, aren't they?
Charging generator. We'll
Not hard enough, though, apparently.
We'll level them.
Their reinforcements are taking casualties.
Getting a lock.
And they're going to leave now. Excellent.
Intercepting.
Jolly good.
I'm on them.
They did not have a lot left there, did they? Kaboom. Alright, that's Drakenwell's all been dealt with. Although they still have one little diamond just floating around there. That's weird. Cool. Do we know what they've got? What? No, we can't see anything on the ground, can we? So, yes, it would be a bit of a circuitous route, but we could... Whoa, yes, it would be a really circuitous route. No, actually, no, it wouldn't. We just go like that. There's no reason we can't use this hyperlane. What was I thinking? Yeah, no, we can just do that. Ah, there's a new Venator ready at Geonosis. Go and join the fleet over there. I forgot I built a shipyard in Geonosis. How's your Obi-Wan's army looking? It is monstrous, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Come along
You're
then.
enjoying this too much, I think.
All right, and Anakin and friends, you're going to Mechas 3. Who's going to get there first? Who's it gonna be? And this is when the AI attacks me, and then we have to fight a defensive battle. Unrest has grown to now Namcorios to 2. Yes. Now, apparently the reason that's happening, according to you folks in the comments, is because it's being blockaded. And, yeah, to be fair, I've not had a planet blockaded so long previously that that actually became a thing. So, yeah, Namcorios is probably going to rebel a bit again eventually because of the blockade. I would imagine. Alright, Mechas 3, let's go.
Invasion commencing.
I did not put a Vanguard unit in for this army, but it doesn't really matter quite so much for the armies, if I'm honest. This is when it does something dumb like bringing a Juggernaut first. No, okay, it brought in some clones. Very nice. Okay, it is a big old junkyard, looks like.
Building started.
Which would be better off with the support
Let's do this.
base there with the medics, but never mind.
Choose your reinforcements.
What do we want to bring in? Rex
Moving out, sir.
and some arty
Reinforcements en route.
and some slightly different arty.
Construction.
Oh boy, here they come.
Turret online. Let's do this.
Right, see how far we can get with just these, honestly. Maybe bring in another platoon? Yeah, why not?
Maximum unit capacity.
Ready for backup. Hey.
Splat. What are those spawning? It's Jawas! Oh, okay. Wonder what made the weird noise. Ah, here we go. Some good old Jawa murder. Just in case you weren't sure, we were the Empire in the making.
With you, trooper. Kill them. Come on, then. There we go. Bring fire. Bring the one to the end.
Oh, look, they've got a sand crawler. We're gonna blow up a sand crawler. This is actually what happens in the original movie.
They're in position. Here we go. Together.
Let's have it this way. Oh, right. Yeah, they're probably gonna try and take this, aren't they?
Gotcha.
Well, let's go capture this point up here and we can bring in some reinforcements to defend our original
You see metal?
LZ.
Shoot.
Look at Rex leading the way like a champ. Looking a bit grubby, Rex. You need to give your armor a little bit of a polish.
We've secured a landing zone.
Excellent. Let's make this one the support
Building
base.
under construction.
And we will bring in the other one of these.
Hey, check your map. Stay in the
Some more
battle
clones.
zone.
That should be more than sufficient to defend the place.
Watch those wrist rockets.
Oh my god, we've got droids! We got weird little trash cans on legs. What even are these things?
Construction.
LR-57 Combat Droid Squad. Clumsy but well-armed Sentinel droid developed by the Retail Caucus for security purposes, very suited to engaging other infantry but vulnerable to return fire. What? Okay,
Heavy vehicle factory destroyed.
there we go. We have some silly little droids.
That's more like it.
This reminds me of that planet that they find Darth Maul on in the Clone Wars. Might even be the same one for all I know. It's one where he's scuttling around on his robot spider legs, being completely insane.
Base is under attack.
Oh yeah, you're good at taking out tanks, aren't you?
Can't wait to use this in the field.
Bring in some commandos to shore this up a bit, shall we? Look at the little combat droids do their thing. Wow, they're just mowing those B1s down. I just bumped my microphone. I do apologise for that. Oh look, there's some more of these tanks down here. Alright, let's double back a bit. Yeah, they've got us a little bit surrounded here. Up with that I shall not put. Right. Take cover, move up slowly, take them out one at a time.
Ready when you are.
What's that little logo about? Sandstorm weather effect. Reduced rocket accuracy. Why do you guys have a logo for it and no one else does? It's weird.
Took a while.
Unit destroyed.
Powered up. Through the line. Come on.
Unit destroyed.
Oh no, my little combat droids are dying. Sad times. Bring in the Y-Wings. Perfect. Sometimes I honest to God forget that I can use air support. It's only once I've blown everything up that's worth bombing that I actually remember I have it. What is with the weird floating thing, sprite in the middle of the screen? There's the floating stuff too. Is this supposed to be like a low gravity world or something? Or is there some sort of weird anti-grav generator thing here that's making it all float? Like, what's that about? You have another base building over here somewhere. Yeah, just tries this. Look at the little combat droid. Say little, it's kind of huge, isn't it? Lovely, we didn't even lose anything.
Planetary control achieved.
Superb. Well, have we solved our little food problem yet? No, we haven't, have we? But if I don't put this down now, I'll forget. Sorrow Soup Corporation. What's that give us? The Flash Blind Airspeeder. Right. Yeah, discount and time reduction for the Flash Blind Airspeeder. It also gives you +1 influence, I guess, but I don't think so. Senate Office Plus. Task Collection. And we're going to need to wait around for Separatist control to be removed. And now it's Kenobi's turn. Oh, look, Kenobi, we're back on Druckenwell again, buddy. Did you miss the place? I know I didn't.
Invasion commencing.
And they know they have more than enough here to prevent me from auto-resolving. Oh boy, here we go again. And this place does have a critical location we can try and seize, but it's all the way on the other end of the map, so sort of doesn't count for much. We already tried to do the whole jump in a lat and take it by force quickly thing before, and it failed.
Let's go. Covering fire, go.
Definition of insanity and all that, but then again, we could use a Kenobi this time.
Let go your conscious self. Act on instinct.
Reinforcements en route.
This is a foolish idea.
At maximum unit capacity. Building started.
I'd offer to fight you blindfolded, but I don't think it would help. You're quicker than you look. Remember.
Alright, Kenobi, get in. Get in, loser. We're going to take a critical objective. Or at least we will. Probably. Maybe. And apparently there's a big counterattack thing happening, so maybe not.
Covering fire, go. Squad tends together. Clankers won't see it.
Alright, hop in, everybody.
Ready when you are. I've got you.
See if this turns out to be a terrible idea.
Already. Now
All the fuss over this secret weapon is hardly justified.
I got point.
Don't you ever get tired of winning all the time? I don't like the looks of this.
Together.
Your skills have
Maybe we
not
should just try and
diminished in
take
the
one of these
least.
other points instead. That
In
might
my
be
experience,
smarter.
There's no such thing as luck, only skill.
Yeah, let's
The
do that
force is
actually.
with me.
Rather than rushing the critical location, take this first. Get some more troops deployed.
Building started.
You haven't won yet, old friend.
What is... What? Get back here, you loonies!
Finally. 1, 2, 3. Guns
Probably
ready.
move up and take some turrets, actually.
Complete.
Settle in. How's the good part?
Alright.
Ground stay sharp.
Oh boy.
I'd work on my defensive form if I were you.
Friends incoming.
Hey, check your map.
Bring one of these things for defense as well, why not? Okay, you need some help back here, don't you?
What's those wrist rockets?
Turret constructing. Turret constructing.
Job's not over yet. Not bad, not bad.
Hop in these bunkers.
Reporting.
There you go. Got one of these things to help you out now.
To target.
Let's do this.
Alright.
There we go.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
You're spending too much
Kenobi.
time tinkering with your starfighter.
Get in there.
Let's do this. Ready when you are. Troublemaker.
Apparently, they'll let just
Right, let's go and
anyone
try and
join
take
the
this
Jedi
critical
Council these
location, I
days.
guess.
This has gone on long enough.
Flanker scan.
Farewell.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
With a dazzling display of swordsmanship.
Get move and get deployed. Heaven's sake.
You are the only person I've ever seen make Master Windu smile.
Oh, gonna lose the lap. Run away, run away, run away. Never mind. You're right there, Kenobi. You're just doing your thing. Force protect yourself, buddy. You need it right now.
Come back for a little remedial training, have you? Why the sour face?
Oh
I should
boy.
think you've grown used to the bitter taste of defeat.
On my way, sir. Walker moving out.
Guns ready. Ready when you are.
They need some help back here, don't they?
I'd start looking for an escape route if I were you. Hello there. Let's talk. You've learned some new tricks as well.
Alright,
You're
withdraw,
enjoying
buddy.
this
Withdraw.
too much, I think.
Turret constructing.
Come back for a little remedial training, have you?
You ready to move in? Hold it tight. I've got you. What's those wrist rockets?
Never give the high ground. Let go your conscious. Act on instinct. Come on. I know you can do
Bombardment
better than
available.
that.
Not a moment too soon.
You handle yourself well.
Phew.
George, keep coming.
Our base is under attack.
Those wrist rockets.
Master Qui-Gon always tells you in the highest esteem. This is an unexpected turn of events.
1, 2, 3. Ready. Get that today.
Hello there. I'd have that cough looked at if I were you. In my experience, there's no such thing as luck. Only skill.
Hey, gonna wrap up here, fellas.
Alright, well. We're about to take the critical location, although I feel like we've killed everything they've got, more or less, in the process of doing it. Get some rockets on that turret, everybody. There we go. Well, there it is. That went better this time, mostly because we had a Kenobi. Admittedly, that sort of made the difference, didn't it, really? Poor Fordo. Sent into his doom last time. We lost a lap, but tell you what. Saved us a lot of time and pain, so I'm alright with it.
System control achieved. Construction complete.
Lovely. Alright, I'm gonna move you
Let's run
over
this
there.
gauntlet.
Go join Talon, finally, like you were supposed to. Okay, things are looking up for now. That's what I feel suspicious when things start looking up, you know. Right. Next up on the chopping block is Kariva, I think. Then Tina, then Mimban. Then Bothawai, and yeah, and that's pretty much all of this wrapped up except for Mustafar. Yes. And then then we're in endgame territory, aren't we? Excellent stuff.
Building under construction.
Right. Who's going to go where next? Right, okay, so Praetor's going to go meet up with Talon. Baraka. Onwards to Koriva, I think, me old mate. Let's not waste any time. Let's get this done.
Tactical battle imminent.
Go through these separatists like shit through a goose, as General Patton would put it.
Look, the droids we're looking for.
It was this whole counteroffensive they did, and I don't want to curse it by saying this and then, you know, inviting even worse troubles on the horizon, but, you know, speaking of Patton, this whole sort of separatist counteroffensive thing they did over the last few episodes has had a bit of a Battle of the Bulge feel to it, hasn't it? It was sort of, in many ways feels like their last hurrah. Their last attempt to kind of, you know, win the war.
Captain here.
And it seems to have failed, because, I mean, we took back the things we lost for the most part. And we're taking that back a whole lot more alongside it.
Bearing set.
Get some little acclimators, why not? Should we get Illisecura out as well?
I look forward
in a little
to sharing
starfighter?
this
I never
adventure.
use Jedi in space battles normally, because it just usually it's just a very silly way to lose them.
Moving into positions on your command.
But this is such a small battle. We can use the French Twi'lek lady.
We must concentrate our minds on the task at hand.
Let's see. Yeah, just move on up, dude. Just go.
Missile destroyer
I
reporting
mean, I know
in.
you're doing your best. You're very, very slow, but still.
Cruiser, standing by.
Wouldn't hurt you to go a bit faster.
Engaging drive thrusters.
I hope Skywalker's bad habits have not rubbed off on you.
What are we waiting for?
Alright, starfighters, move out. Oh, you might as well come along as well. Here come their fighters.
Perhaps you can help me with something.
You're going to 1v1 them. It's not going to be 1v1, is it? It's going to be a lot more than 1v1.
We have nothing to fear from these droids.
Don't let those be your famous last words, Ayla Secura. Whoa! Okay.
What is it, Commander?
She now needs to run away, because she just took about 50 missiles in the face.
My blade cuts deep.
Oh, God! This is a foolish idea. She's not that useful a character, but she is kind of nice to use as a spy. So
Yes, sir.
I'd prefer if she didn't get unceremoniously blown to pieces.
All stations ready. Got you on the comm.
Where's my Carrack at?
Locking on.
Captain here.
Cunningly camouflaged here. There it is.
Cruiser ready for combat. Moving into positions on your command. This does not look good. Take the shot now. We're all set here, Commander. How many does that make? Don't let that try get away. I'm transmitting the coordinates to you now. Reading you. This is the captain.
Get behind them.
Missile destroyer here. Sir, we've done it. Here.
Enemies
Does Baraka have any funny abilities? He does. He has sensor jamming.
Target locked.
I've been over this in the past. I just forgot.
Eliminating target. I'm on them.
Captain
Coming
here.
around.
Good shot.
Oh, here comes a little horde of tiny ships.
Missile destroyer reporting in. Initiating combat protocols.
Focus fire on the little Munifexes.
This is the captain. This is Beta Squadron reporting in. Targeting enemy. Captain here. Locked on target. Target at maximum firepower. Reading you.
These guys have ion cannons, so eliminating them will be a good first step.
This is the captain. Got you on the comm. Jamming sensor. Bearing set.
Sensor jamming, I doubt it has the range to really do anything useful there. Oh boy.
There's nothing.
Poor little acclimator. You know what, mate? Just get out. Just leave.
Reading you. Initiating drive.
Shame we can't do that with Baraka, eh?
Cruiser standing by.
It'd be nice if admirals could do that, actually. It would make trying to... If all the admiral characters in the game could jump to hyperspace like that, it would be really nice, because it would give you a way to sort of preserve their longevity when the AI just decides to get an absolute hate boner for destroying them. And also, from the perspective of the player attacking the enemy, it would make trying to pin down and kill enemy space characters a lot more tricky and a lot more rewarding when you do pull it off by managing to snipe out their engines and whatnot before they can escape. Assuming the AI knows how to use that ability anyway. I humbly submit that for your consideration, mod authors.
Captain here.
Maybe give characters the ability to jump to hyperspace
Missile destroyer
on
here.
both sides. Might make the game more interesting. I don't know.
For combat. Reading you. Missile destroyer reporting in.
Should we bring in Victory? Sure.
Copy that, General. Do I have fighter support?
I wish they'd hurry up and surrender, if I'm completely honest with you.
Targeting computer online. We need you to clear the area in order to proceed.
The fighters don't seem to be doing much, do they? Just kind of hanging out.
Watch your flank. We're gaining on them. Cruiser here. Moving into positions on your command.
What's the Carrack good at? It can emergency retreat as well. I never noticed that. Anti-fighter weaponry for a secondary battery. Highly versatile, makes sense to pick it or escort. 2 heavy turbo lasers, 2 medium laser cannons. Oh yeah, if you do some research, it can deploy with a few fighters. Can also provide an orbital bombardment, interestingly.
They won't hold up much longer.
That's not a bad little ship, I suppose. I don't think it has any point defense, but like if you want some anti-fighter, it's not bad. I think the Pelt is a little better at it though.
Yes, General. Cannons targeting. Got you on the comm. Missile destroyer here. Don't let that try get away. Sir, we've lost you on the sensors. We'll hold this position until you return.
Sensors.
Sir, there are still Techno-Union ships in the area. Missile destroyer reporting in. Receiving. Missiles locked
Go on, give them the good news with your missiles.
All stations ready. Fire for maximum orders, General.
Focusing all firepower.
Or, I don't know, they could just intercept the missiles, I suppose. With their face. I heard the expression the other day. Not for the first time, but the first time in a long time. Putting warheads on foreheads. And it never fails to make me smile, that one. It's just the most aggressively American military phrase I can think of. Only Americans could have come up with a phrase like putting warheads on foreheads.
Objective acquired. Missile destroyer here. Ready for orders, Commander.
There we go, they've finally given up. Did we lose anything? No! Which means that Acclamator managed to get out of there. Such a handy ability that I really should spam Acclamators more often. They're very, very good. They really are. I think a lot of people sleep on those. You start off the campaign with pretty much just them as your main warship. Them and the old dreadnoughts, which can we even build those anymore? I don't know. And I think a lot of people, myself included, kind of sleep on them because you just think, right, I want Venators and I want victories. And you rush all your research and everything, and you're like, come on, give me the Venators, give me the Venators, give me the Venators, because they're cool and iconic and they are the Clone Wars ship. But then you sort of don't realise the fact that actually the Acclimators are kick-ass. They are seriously good. They get to retreat when they're too damaged. The missile ones have amazingly good DPS for their size. They get to deploy fighters as well. They're really good. They're honestly awesome. I think one of the fleets around here has got a ton of them, isn't it? Tarkin, I gave an absolute megaton of. Yeah, he's got like 22 Acclimators. You can kill Lucahulks with them. I remember watching the model for Corey doing a demonstration video of how to kill Lucahulks, and he used like I think 1 or 2 Acclimators to kill an entire Lucahulk, just with careful micromanagement. They're really good ships. Anyway, now what are we doing? I suppose we're bringing you guys over here to take Kariva, aren't we? Got Drakenwell. Praetor's headed this way. Bothawai's next on the menu over here, I think. And that'll be the last of the planets that they took away from us, I think. Unless they took Tyna off us, I don't remember. I don't think we've ever taken Tyna, if I'm honest. I don't think we've ever had Tyna. I think that'll be a new one for us. We are very close to having cleaned up the little mess that Grievous made for us. What do they got here? Let's send in. Hey, I wish you could give orders to units while paused. Oh, hello. They're reinforcing Dara 4 a little bit. I say they're reinforcing. That's actually my planet, you know. Alright, let's quickly take care of this ground invasion.
Invasion commencing.
Oh, Grievous! Hello, sir! Okay, this is going to be a fun one. Yes, let's quickly take care of that with orbital support, and then immediately move over here to Dara 4 to get rid of that. Alright then, this should be fun. Grievous, me old man. Long time no see. Yeah, I knew he had to be lurking around here somewhere in this little corner of the map. What had they deployed the arty first? Alright then. Alright, let's bring in Anakin. We're gonna need him if Grievous is around.
It's incompetent bounty hunters.
And then we'll bring in one of these.
Hey, check your map.
And a bunch of clones.
Vanguard, follow me.
At maximum unit capacity.
Tom, hold positions here. Careful.
This is not a very big map, this one, is it?
Building under construction.
There he is. There's the man himself.
A very wise Jedi once said, nothing happens by accident.
That means you guys are all now 501st, right? You all got the blue markings? You don't.
Construction.
That's weird. You're supposed to have blue markings now that Anakin's here.
Looking for someone?
Squad stands together.
It's awkward.
Objective looks protected.
Here it comes.
Last chance. I've got a very bad feeling about this.
Round, stay sharp. There we
Alright,
go.
start moving out. Arty's doing its thing. Both varieties of Arty in this case.
Alright, soldier.
Oh, we got friends coming this way. Right, Anakin, you could go deal with that. Let the clones deal with this.
Follow my lead, we're all making home. I am a slow learner.
Okay, might need to turn around and fire some rockets at this thing. Ah, those are medics.
This is Skywalker, on site, ready to assist.
What do we got here? Oh, it's Grievous' Magna Guard. Here we go.
Enough!
Apparently that doesn't work on you guys. Are you actually fighting them, dude? There we go. Now he's making some progress. There's Grievous! There he is! Go get him. Anyone want to cue up some Benny Hill theme? Look at him run away. Look at him run like the coward he is. There's a battle happening somewhere I should probably be paying more attention to, but you know, I find myself thoroughly amused by this. Really? Alright then. Bombing run available, huh? Well.
Y-wing standing by.
Oh, right. Shield generator. What are you doing, dude? Go and kill Grievous for us. You better win this, mate. Otherwise, you're getting turned into Darth Vader a little early. You know what, man? Anakin's about to cop it if he doesn't run.
Keep him on the defensive.
Man. Getting your ass handed by Grievous. And a single droidica, admittedly. Embarrassing.
I heard you were looking.
Can you get all the way back here, mate? If you get all the way back here, we can use the medics to heal you.
I've seen Kiro's birds tougher than this bunch. Cheer up.
Oh, Anakin, how embarrassing. We need to upgrade you to... upgrade, he says. Upgrade you to Darth Vader as soon as possible. This isn't acceptable.
What's the big rush?
There he is again. I'm actually surprised. Grievous is relatively squishy as heroes go, because he can't deflect blaster bolts and stuff. Oh boy! Oh no! Oh no! My poor clones! Get out of the way, dudes! Run! Let Anakin try it. There we go. Managed to take him down when he brought some friends, eh?
You need to plug in and recharge. The 501st couldn't do it better.
Kenobi probably would have been a better choice to deal with Grievous, really, wouldn't he? But well, it's not how it shook down, was it? It was not how the cookie crumbled. Anyway, how is this going on up here? How many clones have I managed to get killed through negligence in this neck of the woods exactly? There you go. Brought you a lat, everybody.
Making way. Ha! You see that? Auto guns online.
Oh, they've got anti-air. Of course they do. It's like the AI is psychic and it knows what I'm going to bring.
Kiss Gardula the Hutt than be here.
Alright, do you want to just go and take out that friggin' shield generator, mate, all by yourself? Alright, guys, I think we need to fall back, honestly. This is going very poorly. I forgot I have some guys in this bunker. You done with this yet, buddy? Nearly. There we go, finally.
Your orders?
Can we take that out with a bombing run?
canceled.
You're not the only one.
Can if I get some line of sight on it.
Bombers at the ready. Go, squadron.
Forces with us. I know you said not to wander off. Think of it more as a reconnaissance.
Don't you dare get all shot down by that anti-air. Oh, for Christ's sake. He didn't even manage to take out the ion cannon.
Try or not, you know how to handle yourself.
Like that was the one job I wanted you to do. I mean, God damn it! This is so annoying. See if the arty can do something about it.
Jedi or not, you know how to handle yourself.
All right, forget it. Forget it. Just stay there.
Surrendered by now.
I'll get Anakin to just force crush it.
Get ready to move in. Yeah, take that. Back at it. Perfect. Squad stands together. Took a while.
Let's go this way and try and take another point. That's what's really hampering us right now. It's the fact that we're still stuck with one landing zone.
The dark side is
Alright, you finally
strong.
destroyed
It's like
that. Jolly good.
Already. That was so good.
I think they have an anti-air turret up here somewhere.
Area's not secure. Fire from the skies.
I didn't see it though.
You're not the only one who's strong in force. I forgot you're responsible and a great singer. But
They're
who's
gonna
counting?
wrap up here first.
Okay.
Squad stands together. They're gonna wrap up here first. Now we're even.
We've secured a landing zone. Constructing.
Alright, secured this LZ. I'm officially tired of messing around, so
Position.
it's jug time. It is jug o'clock.
Do this together. Auto guns online.
I heard you were looking for a Jedi.
Auto guns online.
Construction complete.
What's that covering fire?
What are you doing? Just... Why are you the way that you are, Juggernaut?
Our base
know
is
you
under
some-
attack.
Oh, for pity's sake.
Ready to go. Going in. Changing weapon. That's a hit. Fine job. Not sure I
Unit
can make
destroyed.
it. Close range assault. With you, trooper.
Bombing run available.
Force is strong with this one.
Support fire
Bombers
ready.
reporting in.
Area. Auto guns.
Ah, finally.
Go already. The 501st couldn't do it better.
You will be more trouble.
They still managed to find a way to shoot down one of the Y-Wings.
System control achieved.
Jolly good.
Building started.
We are still
Building started.
out of food. It started to get quite annoying. At least, I assume it's still food. Yeah, it's food. Food is still stuck at -5. I suppose I am continuously expanding into more planets right now, which is probably not helping. Mind you, I don't know if the ag reports we queued up are even done yet. Yeah, they're nearly. Okay, that's that taken care of. I see you there in orbit over Kalaran. I see you. You little gits. I will deal with you in short course. Right, you know what? Speaking of dealing with things. Quickly. Uh-oh. AI's thinking. Thinking is happening. I wonder if they're going to withdraw this fleet before I can get there. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. They're having a big thing now. Well, I guess I'll pause the recording.
Construction.
Oh, that took a while, but we're here. Apparently taking Kariva really altered the separatist plans to such an extent that they had to have a serious sit and think about it. Probably going to means they're going to launch a bunch of attacks somewhere. I didn't bother to check the message log at the top left, actually. I probably should have. Never mind. Right. Hello, Mr. Luca Hulk. Meet the Mandator 2. Circle meets triangle.
Breaking comm silence. Homing in. Of course, Your Highness. Setting a course.
I can apparently bring in Ayla Secura if I want to right now. Not sure I do want to, though.
I may be slow, but I'm packing a punch.
I fall victim to perspective once again. I wanted this acclimator here, and then... Oh, no, really?
Hold your position.
You sneaky devil. Ah, that's the first sensible thing the AI's done all day, really.
Missile tubes loaded.
Although, I didn't see the Luca Hulk there, but presumably it retreated along with the rest of them. Yeah, they took no losses. Okay, Dera 4 is ours.
Accounted for.
Once again, orbit is secured. Let's send Ayla Secura to Tyna to check out what is there, which presumably is going to be, you know, that Luca Hulk we just ran off. Can we borrow a support pelter from you, Tarkin? That would be grand, mate. I should have thought of this earlier, really.
Frigate on the move.
Uh-oh. I was thinking again. I'm up plus 15 food now, which means I should. Yes! Excellent. We have a new Praetor. And yes, we no longer... Build me another one. Build me a Praetor worthy of Mordor. Yes, we no longer have our production costs being absolutely hobbled. Which is nice. Isn't it? Isn't it nice? I think it's nice.
Constructing unit. Unit cancelled.
One moment. I keep forgetting we have Acclimator 2s now. I've been over this before in a previous episode. I know I've compared these to see what made it worth getting. You know, I think we'll get...
Unit in production. Constructing
Yeah,
unit.
queue up a bunch of those. More Acclimators is good. I don't think I've really mucked around with Acclimator 2s very much, but from what I can tell, is they lose some of the proton missile launchers versus the regular Acclimator, but they gain some shields and hull, and they're much cheaper. So, they're like 900 credits cheaper each, and that adds up, so... Right. So what have they got here, then? Yeah, they've gathered a bit of a fleet here of all their remnants they've been running away for a while now. So yeah, random unit of B1s in orbit. Gazantes, pair of Luca Hulks, Captor, Diamond, naturally a small horde of Kolovexes, Recusant Dreadnought, 2 Providence Dreadnoughts. Right, so a beefy enough fleet. I reckon we could take it, of course. And they've got orbital defenses as well, although it's going to be a pretty measly little shipyard, admittedly, but I suppose if I want to be as sensible about this as possible, I may want to try and bait them out and, you know, use the Mandator to just wreck their shipyard. Or maybe just a bunch of victories. They're faster, after all. But admittedly, if you bring in the Mandator, it means we probably don't have to hyperspace out, do we? We can just continue the battle once the shipyards are destroyed. Either way, I want an Acclimator in the first slot so we can hyperspace it out just as the enemy's closing in to kill it. And be like, no, see you later. Oops, all of your shipyards are destroyed. I do want to bring up that support pelter first, though. Probably won't need it for that battle, but I just want it there. So I don't have to worry about it later. Alright, where do I want to send that Praetor? I guess Tarkin is where I want to send that Praetor. Can we get down there before something happens? We can. Do you know the Separatists are being very quiet at the moment? Almost too quiet. I'm used to having everything interrupted by being attacked by things. I guess they're still rebuilding what they've lost, right? They're just sat up here in the corner, building busily away. Building and building and building. Still blockading Nam Korios. Just two little angry fists next to it. Because of unrest. Yeah, they're quite determined to just blockade it rather than actually, you know, attack it. Probably because they know it'll be tough. Alright, some pause. Excellent, they have arrived. Alright, should we do this? Should we do this now? Let's do this now.
Hey, check your map.
Tactical battle imminent.
Alright, here we go. Hope this doesn't go horribly wrong.
Enemy contact.
Alright, Mr. Acclimator. You have one job. And that is to draw the enemy away from their shipyards as much as possible. I mean, it's not like a huge capital shipyard, so it's not a huge deal to worry about, is it really? But I mean, we might as well get rid of it. It means less tiny ships that respawn we have to deal with, along with fighters. Question is, though, are they actually going to move out here?
You on the comm. Breaking comm silence. There's nothing we can't handle. Engaging drive thrusters. Holding position.
Go poke them with some fighters, I suppose. Let's just speed things up a bit, see if they do anything.
We need you to clear the area in order to proceed. It should be destroyed shortly.
Go on, fighters.
Captain here. Bearing set.
Sacrificial
Breaking
fighters.
comm silence. There's nothing we can't handle. Engaging drive thrusters.
Oh, here they come.
Reading you. Bearing set.
Good, good, good.
We've lost another ship. Breaking comm silence. Sail out. I repeat.
They're going to follow me into the nebula? Hope so.
We need you to clear the area in order to proceed.
Choose your reinforcements.
Okay. So far, so good. What happens if I hyperspace this acclimate it out and it's the only unit I have on the field? What happens then? I'm not sure what to find out. It might break the game. Alright. A little bit longer.
Sir, more fighters approaching directly ahead. We can't take.
Alright, I think maybe now is the time. Hello, boys.
Reinforcements cancelled.
There's nothing we can't handle. As you command.
Kill that shipyard. Kill it dead.
Support. Got you on the comm. Tri-fighter, on your tail. We're outnumbered. We're taking heavy casualties.
Oh god.
Captain here.
Oh god. Oh, I forgot about you. I'm so sorry. Oh no.
Got you on the comm.
Your ability seems to have been sort of gotten rid of as well. I can't actually get you out even if I wanted to.
The torpedo launcher has been
Maybe because his
destroyed.
engines are gone? I don't know. Ah, man, that's annoying.
Our lasers have been destroyed.
Damn it. I apologize, Sacrificial Acclimator. Your sacrifice will be remembered.
They're not
Let's narrative that away by saying that their hyperdrive malfunctioned at the worst possible moment and that sealed their doom.
Look to the sky. This is Bravo.
Not because their captain was so incompetent he just sat there being shot at and going, no, it's fine, we don't need to leave. Alright, well that's that then. Your shipyards are dead.
Targeting computer online. Ready to fast the
Got a
enemy,
missile
buddy.
acclimator, a carrot.
Accelerating now.
Might want to bring in the sport pelter actually. Make sure they don't try and leave.
Anyone need repairs? We got you covered. Let me just
Alright, deploy the mine. I'm going to hotkey it to 8. I'm not going to activate it though,
All stations ready.
in case I want to get this
Roger.
acclimator to
Ready
retreat
fast
at
the
some
enemy,
point.
my liege. Yes, General. Reading you. Bearing set.
A little fighter ball up here as well.
Squadron, the way is clear.
You got the commander. Anyone need of repairs?
Cruiser, standing by.
Are you guys going to come back, or are you just going to sit there in your corner, feeling a bit stupid?
Missile destroyer here. Yes, General. Cruiser ready for combat. This is the captain.
Pilta frigate here.
Can I get you to, like,
Who needs fixing?
just hang out with the mandator? Oops. Bumped the microphone again. I am very sorry, everybody.
Cruiser here. Moving into positions on your command.
But does it not work like that?
Cruiser, standing by. Moving
Kind of
into
feels like it
positions
doesn't
on your
work like
command.
that. Actually, no, the pellet's moving.
Cruiser ready for combat. Moving into positions on your command. Missile destroyer reporting in. Your orders, General? We're all set here, Commander. We need you to clear the area in order to proceed. We must move on.
The AI seems to be just they've lost the plot. They have no idea what to do. Let's just don't actually directly attack them. Just move close enough that you can engage with your big batteries from this range.
Missile destroyer here. Got you on the comm. Breaking comm silence. I may be slow, but I pack a punch.
Or have we got some weird nonsense going on right now because they're in the nebula?
Cruiser here. Missile tubes loaded. Missile destroyer reporting in.
Oh no, we're starting to fire. Now we're getting somewhere.
Do I have fighter support? All stations ready.
Just hang out here at maximum range, folks.
Sir, we've searched the site. A couple more hits like that and she's done for.
I'd quite like to sort of neutralize the Luke Hulk, but not necessarily destroy it. I'd just like to sort of neuter it and then let it float around for a bit harmlessly while we clear up, you know, these other units. Because that way they can't just bring in the next one.
Sir, we've lost another ship. Not doing a job without our protection. This does not look good. Pull out. Targeting computer online. We need you to missile destroyer here. Hull is near critical. Vulture behind you. Don't let him get a lock. Captain here. Enemy reinforcements have
Taking
arrived.
fire.
Our reinforcements are being depleted.
Commander, they're hitting us.
I'm not sure how much longer we can hold them off.
Good stuff.
Where'd he go?
Taking out the laser cannons and whatnot. Take out the fighter base.
Nowhere to run.
Actually,
Falling out of formation.
they've already got a ball of fighters out here. No need to have them respawn.
Shields are down.
Draw their fire. Enemies in range. Target locked.
Alright, it seems to be going well. These guys seem to be content to just sit there and watch this happen.
I'm under attack. We're being overwhelmed. We have to pull out. Soldier behind you. Don't let him get a lock. There's too many of them.
Alright. Switch your fire to that.
Yes, General. Rockets away.
Goes for all of you, really.
Reporting in. I'm taking fire.
They're ignoring me, aren't they? They're just gonna go ahead and shoot this thing instead. Well, so much for that plan. And here come all their fighters.
Holding position.
With all of their bombs.
All stations ready. Yes,
Right,
General.
you stop. Stop right there. Stop right there, sir.
Anyone needed repairs?
No, sir. Reading you. There's nothing we can't handle.
Right, question is, where
Designated target destroyed.
is that second donut going to appear?
Reinforcements have arrived.
If they're going to bring it in at all. Oh, hello, Mr. Providence, that was hiding in the gas cloud. No, I call them nebulas, but I don't know if that's actually strictly speaking the right term for just little black gas clouds, because like nebulas are huge, right? They're of a galactic, almost no, not galactic size, but you know what I mean. Like they're multiple star systems are encompassed within nebulas. They are huge. They aren't just like little gas clouds like this.
Destroying the Techno-Union ships.
Eliminating
Missile
target.
destroyer reporting in. Got you on the comm. Engaging drive thrusters. Your orders, General. Ready for orders.
Target at maximum range. Firing barrage.
Computer activated.
I have them now.
All stations ready. They won't escape.
Target at maximum firepower.
For the Republic.
Target locked.
Captain here.
You just stop where you are, Baraka. Okay, we're about to lose shields on this thing, which is not great.
Excellent shot.
Because it means we're going to have to start paying for repairs, and it'll take a while to fix it. Oh, God! Switch fire to this thing, everybody. They decided to wait for the best possible timing on that one, didn't they?
Missile destroyer here.
Alright, you need to go. You need to get out of here while you still can.
We're outnumbered.
Our launch bay has been destroyed.
That taking care of that one.
Which is why I didn't turn on the mine.
It's critical.
Whew.
Sir, enemy reinforcements have just appeared on long-range sensors.
I'm on them.
PDF dreadnoughts are terrible. Let's not use one of those. Let's not use a PDF dreadnought.
Locking on.
Understood. We are
Good work.
Making the jump to light speed. Entering hyperspace now.
standing by.
Got a clear shot.
All batteries fired.
Missile tubes
Victory's going to be toast pretty soon.
Engine system is down.
Coming around.
Right, there goes that dreadnought.
Sensors picking up an enemy.
Someone's been giving this thing a moddering. I never really ordered them to, but hey, I guess it's fine.
We've done it. Coming in fast.
Carrick is still alive somehow. This does not look healthy.
Reading you.
Well, it also doesn't look healthy is,
Breaking comm silence.
yeah, you right now, Baraka. Am I seriously about to lose yet another admiral? Because that's kind of what it feels like right now.
They won't hold up much longer. This is the captain.
Try and get out of there, man.
Locked.
Sir, enemy reinforcements have just appeared on long-range sensors.
Okay, there goes the second Luca Hulk.
Got you on the comm. Breaking comm silence. Their reinforcements are taking casualties.
If he's moving, at least he'll be able to avoid the space bombs a bit better, I hope.
Got them in my sights.
This does not look good. Sir, multiple enemy squads heading
So
towards
much
us.
fire
We're
spam.
going to need you to hold the targeting computer online.
Can we try and have you escape?
turbo lasers.
Nope, Victory's dead.
Good shooting, sir.
The reinforcements have been cut off.
Copy.
Let's bring another one from over here.
Good work.
The reinforcements have been cut off.
Kill that lift seat.
Reinforcements.
Locking on.
Kill it, I say.
Focusing all
Yes,
firepower.
General.
Coming back around for another run.
Missiles at the ready. Receiving.
Yeah, you work over these little smaller ships.
Targeting. We might
And you, Mr. Aquitons, actually. This is something you ought to be well suited for. Picking off these little corvettes and things.
responding. Your orders, General. Missiles locked on. Copy that, General.
Are you repairing Mr. Pelter as best you can?
Captain
Alright, Barack has kind of
There's nothing we can't
managed to get out of here, actually.
drive thrusters.
Oh, can you actually move the mine? Yeah, I think you can.
Stop that. No, sir.
Alright, let's keep you guys back over here. Well, the mandate of getting this mauled is going to slow our roll a bit, isn't it? That's for sure. Okay, what have they got left? Kill that Convex. They can't stick around if they've only got fighters. They must have more ships out here somewhere.
Understood, we're moving out.
Even if it's just like little Gazantes. Oh, hello. There's a I think that's that unit of B1s. Where's the Octans at? There you go, mate. Boost your engines. Get over there.
Copy that, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
We're on the move.
Kill that thing. That might be the last ship they've got that's actually keeping them in the fight. There we go. It was. That Carrack survived all of that. I'm amazed. Well, we shouldn't have lost that acclimator. That was a balls up by yours truly, but the victory is nothing I can do about. That was an acceptable loss considering everything we took out for our price. But although you do have to remember we now have a 50% damage mandated too that's going to take some time and money to repair, so you know, there's a flip side to that. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to do it for today's episode. An hour and 21 minutes recorded so far, apparently, according to the clock. And I still have to sit down and write and record the intro to this video as well, on top of everything else. I'm going to be here until dinner time today, aren't I, dealing with this. I didn't mean for this episode to be quite so long, but it is what it is. Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you very much for tuning in. As the AI sits here thinking desperately about what it's going to do now, and freezing my game in the process, I shall leave you, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. When we come back next time, hopefully we'll mop up the last of these blue planets in the southern half of the map. And then we'll be working on the end game, won't we? So, until then, ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much. I'll catch you then. Toodaloo.